We love July 4th here in the U.S. We celebrate the ratification of our Declaration of Independence in 1776 every year with red, white, and blue everywhere. Independence Day has been a federal holiday since 1941.
We have concerts and fireworks. The rest of the world thinks that we have barbecues and eat hot dogs and cheeseburgers, and, well, we do. So, we're wondering, what do other countries do to celebrate their independence?
Let's dig into this.
Okay. Australia. Australia Day is the official national day of Australia. It's celebrated on January 26th in recognition of the 1788 landing of the First Fleet and proclamation of British sovereignty. Modern Australia was actually formed on New Year's Day, 1901, with the Federation of Australian States. But a separate day was chosen in 1935 for all states and territories to celebrate, and January 26th was the day. It wasn't considered a national holiday throughout the whole country until 1994. It is also called Anniversary Day or Foundation Day. Australia Day is celebrated with the Australian of the Year award and political speeches. There are boat races in Sydney, and in Melbourne, they hold a people's parade celebrating diversity and unity. There are concerts and festivals and picnics and barbecues. Prawns, they're very similar to shrimp. The hugely popular meat pie, which is very similar to what we would call a pot pie, and pavlova, a meringue shell topped traditionally with whipped cream and fruit, are popular dishes, of course. And then there are fireworks. Cheers, mates!
Ghana. Ghana was the first sub-Saharan African country to achieve independence. It declared its independence from the United Kingdom in 1957, but it does remain a Commonwealth nation. The national independence holiday is celebrated on March 6th, or if March 6th is on a weekend, the following Monday. Black Star Square, also called Independence Square, located in the capital city of Accra, usually hosts the national parade, but it has been held in other cities recently. Every year there's a theme, and past themes have included prayer and memorial services. 2022's theme is Working Together, Bouncing Back Better. Carnivals, street dances, and parades are held throughout the country. Family and tradition are the most important parts of this celebration. Traditional clothing, including the kente and kaftan, are worn, and traditional foods, including jollof rice, a dish made with rice, ginger, cloves, tomato, and beef or goat meat, and served during parties and special days, is served, along with kenki, a sort of sourdough dumpling, and fufu, a ball of boiled yams or plantains, which are usually dipped in sauces or stews and swallowed whole. As they say in Ghana, Chael Warte.
Guatemala. Guatemala was once the center of Mayan civilization. The country was conquered by Spain in the early 1600s. On September 15th, 1821, the Act of Independence of Central America was declared by Guatemala, and on September 15th every year, independence from Spain is celebrated. Parades are a big part of the celebration. Traditional clothing, including costumes of long skirts and colorful lace shirts in traditional Mayan designs, are worn by some. Others wear the blue and white of the Guatemalan flag and even paint their faces. Torch runs are held all over the country. Traditional foods including the taco dorado, a corn tortilla filled with meat and vegetables, rolled up and deep fried, and tamales filled with chicken, tomato, raisins, and vegetables, and wrapped in a banana leaf are very popular. And I hope I say this right, El Atol de elote, a thick hot drink made from milk, sugar, cinnamon, and corn, is a traditional Independence Day treat. The day ends with huge firework displays. Muy hermosa, Guatemala.
India. The East India Company had permanent operations in Calcutta, Bombay, and Madras, India by the end of the 16th century. English expansion continued until a rebellion in 1857 caused the British government to assume control. In 1920, Mohandas Gandhi started the movement that would result in the independence of India from the British Empire on August 15, 1947. Independence Day is celebrated with the unfurling of the national flag and a speech by the president, followed by a parade highlighting India's military and a 21-gun salute. Cultural diversity is celebrated in parties, parades, and competitions, and a favorite pastime in some areas is kite flying. People dress in the colors of the flag and enjoy foods in those colors as well. The samosa, which is a fried snack filled with spicy potato and peas, gustaba, spicy meatballs and gravy, kufali, a vegetarian dish, and sham savara, spinach koftas cooked in a tomato gravy, are just a few of the dishes eaten. Happy Independence Day, India.
Mexico. Cinco de Mayo is not Mexico's Independence Day. September 16th is Independence Day in Mexico. It celebrates the date in 1810 when Father Hidalgo, a priest, called for Mexico's independence from Spain. It falls during Hispanic Heritage Month. On the night of September 15th at 11 p.m., the president gives a speech from the balcony of the National Palace in Mexico City. He rings Hidalgo's bell and repeats the proclamation of Father Hidalgo. The following day, a military parade takes place. It's a huge celebration with fiestas and fireworks, parades, and patriotism. Red, white, and green, the colors of Mexico's flag, are everywhere. People celebrate with colorful traditional clothing and traditional music. Chiles en nogada, poblanos stuffed with minced pork and covered with walnut sauce, parsley, and pomegranates, is often eaten because of the colors of the plate are the same red, white, and green as the Mexican flag. And of course, there's tequila and beer. Viva Mexico!
Norway. May 17th is Constitution Day in Norway, when they celebrate the signing of the Constitution in 1814. And it's a huge celebration. Most businesses are closed, and it's pretty much a countrywide party. In Norway, it's all about the children, and there are no political speeches or military parades. It's just good fun. Many start the day with a potluck breakfast with friends and neighbors. Children's parades are held across the country, and in Oslo, the capital, the royal family watches and waves from the balcony of the royal palace. Thousands line the streets. After the children's parades come the people's parades, where businesses, civic groups, sports teams, and other organizations march with more marching bands. High schoolers called Rus also participate, wearing bright overalls. The Royal Guard marches, but not in a show of military might. They dance, and they choose people along the route to dance with them. Most men and women dress in the traditional bunad. These gorgeous costumes are decorated in styles from the area where the owner was born, and children are allowed to eat as many hot dogs and as much ice cream as they want on this day. As they say in Norway, gratulerer med dagen.
The Ukraine. Before the current war, it was a country of over 44 million. Of course, many refugees have fled, and current population estimates are impossible. They are fighting to maintain their independence as we speak. We thought it was important to have them on this list. August 24th marks the declaration of independence of the Ukraine from the USSR in 1991. On this day, the blue and yellow flag was flown on the Rada Parliament building in the Ukraine capital of Kyiv. In 2021, Ukraine celebrated their 30th year of independence with 3 days of events attended by representatives from the United States and 45 other countries. A military parade with over 5,000 Ukrainian troops, accompanied by troops visiting from the United States, Canada, Slovenia, Moldova, and Poland, and a flyby of Ukrainian Air Force units, 2 British Typhoons, and 4 F-16s marked the day. President Zelensky gave a speech that day calling for the closer relationships between ex-Soviet countries, European countries, and NATO. What a difference a year makes. Ukraine has shown the world what it means to fight for freedom and independence. This year, August 24th will undoubtedly be a particularly important day in the Ukraine. Our hearts go out to them.
Well, there you have it. How 7 countries around the world celebrate their independence.
We'd love to hear how you celebrate. Let us know in the comments.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
We'll see you on the next one.